We don't need rocket scientists to tell us that this is invalid. Animal turn upside down. Think about it. This is the real position of our map. Now we need to decipher exactly where is the North Pole, where is the South Pole, because there is nothing like East. Here is the poles. Here are the poles. Because if we go here, if I want to depict our Earth, if I want to create our Earth here, let me just give you a little analysis of our Earth. Let me just create what our Earth look like so that you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. Now let me bring this thing up. This is our, here is our sphere, the shape of the Earth. Now let's create the curvature of our mantle. Here is our mantle. Forget about all these things. Forget about everything here. Focus on here. I want you to focus here. This is our mantle. There must be equality. What you see here is the center. That's why you see straight lines. Otherwise, these straight lines are not important. They are just used to measure the center and to find the equanimity between whatever you are creating. That is the reason why you will see these straight lines appearing. Now, let us find the cover. Let's find the cover to create our bubbles that is iced up by the helium that is you find in the atmosphere. Let's find the cover. I'm trying to show you what our planet Earth look like. Now, this is what our planet Earth look like. Here is our planet Earth. Now, if you want to find this planet Earth, because when I actually got my hand to this flower of life, it changed the way I see things. It changed the way I see things. What you see here is the flower of life. It is the flower of life. Now, this is our planet Earth. Every angle must be equal. Every angle on the sphere must be equal. Now, this is our center, which is the center of the equator. There is, North Pole, there is South Pole. We do not have East or West. North Pole, South Pole. So if this is a wall clock, this is the needle. This is the needle in your clock that moves the second hand, that moves the hour hand, that moves the minute hand. This is the needle, right? What moves inside the clock is the needle, not the clock. So there is no way you will tell me that our planet is orbiting around the sun, just like we were told. Our planet is orbiting around the sun. It does not happen. What is rotating the sun and the moon here? Let me bring the sun and the moon. Because I have been wondering and I've been researching about these things to find out exactly what is the meaning of our Earth is moving, but we can't feel it. Then I came to look at it. Look at this. This is the sun and the moon. Then I want you now to understand the relationship between our planet, ourselves, and this flower of life. This is our sun and the moon. On top, they move in sequence. They move in sequence when this one moves until and settle here, because the sun rises from the north and sets in the south. It does not rise in the east and set in the west. No, it rises from the north and sets in the south. Whenever the sun is rising, look towards the north, but where they call the east today, you will be seeing the reflection of that sun coming as if it is coming from the east, but it is from the north. So if you look at the what you have today as a 4 cardinal points, you will say the sun is rising from the northeast. The sun rises from the north and set in the south. So when the sun rises here, set here, here becomes during the day, then the moon rises here and sets here, here becomes during the night. That is why you have global south and global north. That is the cardinal point we have, north and south. So if this is our earth, this is the center of, this is the equator. There is a needle that is powered by electrons that rotate all these two things. The earth is stationary. When you come to the flower of life, let's bring this flower of life to it. Let me enlarge it. This is the real Star of David. The Star of David is complete in the flower of life. And I am going to give you a secret that you are going to actually discover from the flower. That's why they continue to lie to us. Now look at the flower of life. Think about what I have drawn here. I know that it is under the flower. Think about what I have drawn here. This is my drawing. Think about it. Let's see the flower of life. Think about this as an equator. Think about here as an equator, the center of equilibrium. That is here. These circles that are overlapping each other, this is a magnetic field that is created in the middle that moves these flowers, that moves these things. It does not move this circle, but it moves things that is inside this circle. Now, you can actually see the origin of magnetic field. Microchip is what you find here. Microchip, magnetic field, is what you find here. Because here is where it creates the equanimity. Everything is intertwined. When we come to our electronics, you have a microchip in the middle of your computer panel, in the middle of your TV panel, in the middle of your radio panel. There is a microchip that brings about magnetic field. It creates a magnetic field here. Every current submit and discharge. When you come to human being, you find the heart. The heart is like a magnetic field. The lungs pumps the blood, goes to the heart, which is the valve, or even though you know it as being the heart being a pump, but it's a valve. So it pumps the blood. The lungs is actually the pump. The heart is the valve. It pumps the blood and it distributes it to their location according to its demand. Just like magnetic field distributes current according to its destinations and the demand. Now, everything is intertwined, is connected to each other. This is our earth. This is our earth. Then there is a moon and the sun orbiting around it. Our earth is stationed. This is not the sun. Earth does not move. Let me show you this is a clear indication of what we are talking about. Let me open the earth and see if I can show you. This does not move. And every other planet is beneath our planet. Just like your wall clock.